Before we get down to this third quarter and second half action here at Gilman, I got to remind you, PNC has sponsored high school lacrosse championships for 3 years. They just announced a 3-year renewal of that sponsorship, which includes the MIAA and IAAM championships, as well as the public school Maryland State Lacrosse Championships. This commitment underscores PNC's support of youth lacrosse and recognizes the sport of lacrosse's significance to the communities across the state. Now, you have to know that the PNC Play of the Week is a new element added to the sponsorship this year. Through May 19th, parents of Maryland high school lacrosse players, as well as their friends, are encouraged to submit their photo of their high school athletes' Play of the Week at cbsbaltimore.com. The entries will be posted to CBS Baltimore each week, and lacrosse fans will be invited to vote for the best play. The photo with the most votes will be chosen as the weekly winner. In the final week, fans will vote for their favorite among the 9 weekly winners. The team represented by the winning photo will receive a $1,500 donation for their school and a night at Camden Yards where they'll watch the game from a private suite. One team member will have the opportunity to make the ceremonial first pitch of the game, and 3 people will get an on-field view of batting practice. Visit cbsbaltimore.com for more information and official rules. But again, that Player of the Week photo is absolutely mandatory. Post your photos very easily on the site, cbsbaltimore.com. PNC Bank initiating their Grow Up Great $350 million investment in high-quality early childhood education began in 2004. Grow Up Great assists parents, caregivers, and communities in their efforts to increase the potential for young children to succeed through leadership, advocacy, grants, and volunteerism. This desire is to help young people succeed is carried through PNC's support of youth, high school, and college lacrosse, as well as their community partnerships that provide financial education and other resources to individuals and their families. Gilman wins the opening face-off of the third quarter by violation, and the Greyhounds look to climb out of this 6-3 hole and again get those photos onto cbsbaltimore.com for the Play of the Week contest. Lob pass to the Smith shot just wide. Backed up by Morrill. Third quarter brought to you by KTBS Payroll. KTBS Payroll, your integrated payroll solution. Huge supporters of the CUDA.com Game of the Week. And huge supporters of the efforts of these fine athletes and coaches. Go to ktbspayroll.com and learn how your company can benefit. Great move, great goal. Andy Matthews, Hercules, Hercules. Look at my baby's muscles, Hercules. Fabulous, wonderful, fabulous.
Talking a lot, Book, I wasn't able to say how badly Gilman needed a goal coming into the third quarter. Matthews called for a crease violation earlier, showing some nifty stick work there on the crease. 6-4, still BL, 11-10 left of third quarter. Getting that goal early in the third is you can't say enough about that. That builds some confidence.
And Ty, you and I have seen enough games together to know that momentum is a fickle little lady. Very important that teams are able to capture and control the momentum here in this great MIAA league. Both these teams are hoping to get invited to the PNC MIAA championship game at Towson.
I wouldn't be surprised to see these two teams playing the championship with how well they performed so far this season.
Pridemore carries it through the double, and Heacock spins it up to Lynch. Lakers on the man down. Lynch splits the double team, and we got trouble. Great passing lane defense there by Jack Halpert. Antoine Dotson making that call. And There's a flag. Heacock draws it, shot just wide. McBride gets a piece of it. This Man Up will be brought to you by RipNet. Go to rip.net and register in a minute's time for the free social media platform that'll increase your ability to score goals and become a better lacrosse player. Go to rip.net and find out what guys like Ned Crotty are talking about when they say RipNet will make you a better goal scorer. They have great analytics and tremendous leaderboards. .15 to go, 6-4 BL leads. And they are now on the man up. Stanwyck behind the cage.
T. Moyer coming in.
Low shot by O'Connor, knocked down.
O'Connor, another one of those guys, that's taken an extra step this season from his sophomore to junior campaign.
Shot by Stanwyck just wide, and now he possesses behind the cage. Skip pass, no good, and the grass eats that ball.
It'd be almost the restraining line if that was on turf.
I think it would have gone inside the restraining line. I think it would have gone past it. So I'd say you're wrong about
I usually am.
But no, I mean, you may have been right. BL extended possession right here. And here's Tal Bruno, top center. Shares it with O'Connor. Now it's to T. Moyer. Moyer's going to have a run. Pushes it right alley. Heacock. Driving lefty, head up the whole way, looking to feed. Bruno sweeps across, gets a step through the pick. Shot, hits a Gilman defender, and Gilman wins the backup. And I think they might have been owed that one.
Enjoying watching this matchup of Chase Campbell and Colin Heacock. You know, as a Gilman defenseman, you have to grow up fast. And Campbell's done that as a junior. He's committed early to Virginia, and you can see just why.
And you also know he's getting tremendous coaching by my man Damian Davis.
Pretty good defenseman in his own right back in the day. Wrestled for my father, Gilman. Great guy. Damian, not my dad. But he's about 5 feet behind me and hopefully didn't hear me.
No, Damian's down on the sideline. This is Riley DeSmit going against Aaron Leeds. 8 minutes remaining, third quarter, brought to you by KTBS Payroll. Go to ktbspayroll.com and learn about their tremendous integrated payroll solution. Shot by Chase Whittick goes wide. Little pick behind. Tyler Rule gets through it, right-handed. And
watch those quick restarts.
Matthews trying to take advantage of that quick restart. Referee Keenan Cahill right in position. Normally a shorter type fellow who does some singing in his own room, and now he's out reffing a big time Gilman BL game. Gilman in their home whites, BL road blacks. 7 minutes remaining, third quarter. Outside of the net. And it's good. Inside the net. And by the reaction of all the guys on the field, it looked like it was outside the net. Referee Sweet Brown and Keenan Cahill are going to talk about it while referee Antoine Dodson maintains his distance. They're having an extended discussion.
And I'm not going to begin to tell you what happened there because I have no idea.
It was outside the net.
Okay.
And I heard somebody say that. Pass a little bit high, gathered by Knudsen.
Gilman with that second midfield out there of Andrew Gemma, William McBride, and Peter Brown.
And this is Gemma. Gemma, a little isolation, but you see the BL slide ready to come. Gemma lets the long one go.
That second midfield full of chemistry, all Baltimore Crabs as well. A lot of hounds on that Crabs team.
Baltimore Crabs, locally grown, nationally known. Great strip delicious by Aaron Leeds. And now we got bodies flying, a hot sloppy mess on the far sideline, and that's a flag. The reason for that flag is on the quick restart, you can be within 5 yards of the man with the ball, but you cannot engage him, and BL was guilty of engaging the man on the quick restart. First time I've really seen that called. 5:46 to go, third quarter, 6-4 your score. BL leads. CUDA.com bringing you amazing high school lacrosse here at Gilman. Gilman in their home whites. They're wearing white. It's just white. WHIT.
Some hashtag analysis right there, Book.
Third quarter brought to you by KTBS Payroll, proud sponsors of these fine athletes and coaches. KTBSpayroll.com, your integrated payroll solution. Little fake flip play, inside feed. Nobody there for the backup, and an easy play. Gasaldi will start with it for the Lakers.
And that was a big check by Mac Pons, no surprise there. You know, both Pons and Leeds showing some nice checks this afternoon.
Gasaldi triple teamed. And another hot sloppy mess. And you see Heacock step up. He asks the ref, do you have a payphone bank here? Big bunch of payphones. He's not getting a SIG on his beeper. It's business.
Is this the real Caesar's Palace?
Like, did Caesar really live here? I'm sure they get that a lot. And now the Lakers subbing some guys through the box. Michael Lynch.
Gilman faithful calling for that offsides call.
But it just was a wicked late substitution by Lynch. And as I learned many years ago, there's no penalty for being slow on the sub unless you try to use it to your advantage, which they clearly did not. First midfield line, Pridemore, Reese, and Lynch out for the Lakers. As we are under 4.5 minutes left, third quarter. Great game here on CUDA.com. Nice inside roll. What a save, McBride. McBride again climbs the ladder. Slips to the turf, gets it to Brown. Brown has a couple men climbing his back, but he's able to escape. Select zone 4, saves his aircraft, and lives to fight another day.
Brown, one of the faster guys in the league. As was Cotter and as was Cooper. Both playing D3 ball right now.
Will McBride going against Leeds here. And here's Max Green.
He's been relatively silent today.
And when I say Max Green, I mean Andrew Gemma. A lot of people pronounce it differently. I'm from Philadelphia. I have an accent.
Screwing me up too, Booker? And that 1-9 looks like a 2-6.
And this is Andy Matthews now going against Pons. Moves it quickly over to Morrill. Morrill trying to get a step on Moscow. And now it's Brown. Brown shot gathered by Knight. Outlet pass knocked to the turf. And nobody knows where it is. Flag flies. Rolled over to Mac Pons. Pons, long looping pass. Handled by Reese. Reese tries for Heacock. Heacock draws a flag. And it is Bastille Day, folks. McBride comes out and gets it. We had the ground ball chaos at one end, ball pinballing all over the place. Then we had it down at this end. BL's going to have a two-man advantage. By the time it takes them to communicate this man up, you could have already registered for rip.net. RipNet, the free goal-scoring social media platform. Go to RipNet, check it out. Make sure that you are on board with the free for your iPhone or Android system. 2:35 remaining third quarter. Third quarter brought to you by KTBS Payroll. Gilman with 4 long sticks in. Pass by Heacock, saved by the turf from going over the midline, so they won't even get a timer on scenario from this T. Moyer to Pride Moore. Now it's Heacock.
Nobody on Keegan O'Connor up there, 21.
Feed Thomas McBride. My milkshake brings those boys to the yard. Their life is better than yours. Oh, diagonal pass, no good. And credit Thomas McBride with taking that man down over. He could teach you, but he'd have to charge. John Sims with some speed. .140 remaining third quarter. So happy to have KTBS Payroll back on board as a sponsor. Your integrated payroll solution. Go to ktbspayroll.com. Pass intended for Whittick. Gathered by Rule.
I think a timeout would be a smart call here with 1:10 left. Well, what do I know?
Yeah. Pass from Chris Walsh. Unable to connect. And the Lakers have a chance to clear. Here's Moscow, gets it to Keegan O'Connor. O'Connor legs it out as we are under a minute left in the third quarter. Here's Tal Bruno. T. Moyer spins it down to Shule.
Under 30 to go here in the third stanza.
Third stanza.
I'm a writer. I get creative sometimes.
Don't try to get fancy. You're a dentist.
Like you don't?
Gilman gets the takeaway, and now McBride just loops it over. 2 seconds left in the quarter. 6-4 your score. Lakers in the lead, and that'll do it for the third quarter, brought to you by KTBS Payroll. Great quarter of play there for Gilman. I can tell they had their Motive Pure at halftime, and you should check out MotivePure.com or go up to Lax World and pick up some, because Motive Pure will have you playing your best when your team needs you the most. Motive Pure is reinventing rehydration. Steer clear of those products that are going to rot your stomach lining, and just get Motive Pure electrolyte replacement. You won't cramp up. You'll be in perfect shape in the fourth quarter, and that's why Motive Pure is so popular with a great sport like lacrosse.